Today's episode's brought to you by Brooklinen. Brooklinen's gonna make your house beautiful with its wonderful, comforting fabrics that you can place on your bed and make your bed. Oh, people are gonna want to sleep in that bed. They're gonna be like, oh, let me sleep in that bed. And you'll be like, one at a time, take your turn. Also, Also, today we're brought to you by MeUndies. MeUndies. It's the holiday season, and it's time to buy the people you love things to show them that you love them. That's what it's about, I think. I think that's the point.
Yeah, that's it.
And so, why not buy them something that they'll enjoy? Undies. That's right. People say they don't. They're like, clothing. Trust me. This is the one time they're going to be like, oh my God. We'll talk about that later as well. Okay, let's jump into this podcast. Hello, everybody. It's time for Ghost and Crendor.
Ghost and Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Broadcasting live. Before our recording studio audience. Recording. Wake your ass up. It's up next Crendor in the morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to an exciting episode of Cox and Crendor in the morning.
It's so exciting. He almost fell out of his chair.
I almost fell out of my chair. I was going to edit that part out. I almost fell out the chair.
I couldn't let
I don't
it
know
go.
why. I got very excited and I was like, it almost fell out of my chair.
I feel it.
It happens sometimes. I don't know.
Sometimes the
talking
excitement's
about
it's just crazy.
our amazing sponsors.
Yeah.
When I talk about them, I get so excited, I almost fall out of my chair.
That's crazy, dude.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
How are you? I saw you posting photos of your buff self. You showed both arms, very impressive. And you showed like that you need to do leg day, I think. But more importantly, you hid your face, so I don't even know that's you.
Listen, I just want to promote my sweatpants.
Ah, I see. Do you think you should do sweat shorts?
No.
Like, you know those
Maybe.
sweatpants, but they're like cut a little bit, and then, you know, like guys in the 80s would wear them? And they'd also wear hoodies, but they cut the arms off because they want to show their swollenness.
Yeah, but that's like, it's like great if you're like an athlete or if you're like a Florida man. I feel like those
Well,
are
what if you're both? Then
you're Gardner
you've got
Minshew.
the product for them.
the it's Minshew shorts. That's what it is.
Question, why doesn't he sell Min shoes? And when can I get a pair of Nike Min shoes? I'm waiting.
He's waiting, Nike.
Nike, get on that. I buy Air Force Ones like a person with a problem. So help me out, Nike. I want some Min shoes. They're just normal shoes, but they have a mustache, and they kind of smell like a swamp.
Oh.
You know, Min shoes. I'm ready for it.
I mean, you can have it. I don't know about swamp nuts. Let's see. What did I do this week? I mean, really, just went to the gym, did my normal stuff, made some videos, did some streams.
You're living a great life. Made some videos, did some streams,
Yeah.
went to the gym. It's like you don't have a care in the world.
No, I care about stuff. It's just
What do you care? Hold on. What do you care about? Number one thing you care about, go.
health.
Health?
Yeah.
What about health?
Be healthy. I know you want.
Be healthy. I mean, I was trying to get a conversation going, but if you want to just shut it down, that's fine.
I'm very good at shutting
Health.
it down. In fact, one of my like EDM songs, like shutting it down, and it goes crazy.
Yeah. You'd definitely be the guy who like builds up to the drop, and then you just be like, all right, well that's it. Go home, everybody.
Let's see. And the only note I wrote down from this week was Toaster Woman saying it's 5 a.m. Why are you singing Nickelback?
Here's the thing. I would also like to know that. Why were you singing Nickelback at 5 a.m.?
I think I was scrolling through my phone and I saw someone holding up a picture, and so in my mind I was like, I thought of that meme of like, look at this graph, but I just said, look at this photograph, and I just kept going with it, and then I didn't even realize it, and then she was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I don't know.
Let me ask you another question. Was this waking up or going to bed?
Going to bed.
Was this She was waking up or going to bed?
We were both going to bed.
What life do you live that you're going to bed at 5 a.m.? Who are you? This is the more important thing. Hold on. You're over here living your crazy life. You're going to bed at 5 a.m. every day?
4:30.
What do you do? How do you live?
Well, I wake up at 12:30. Honestly, this is the earliest I've woken up in a long time.
I can't. What do you mean this is the earliest?
Yeah, for a while, it was like 6:30 a.m.
What? How do you...
I'd wake up at like 2:30.
I can't imagine your life.
I mean, you lived it that one time when you were here for the show.
Yeah, you're right. It was great. It was great. I'm a fool. I woke up. It was like noon. I was like, yo, you want to get together at 2:30? Yeah, that was pretty great. It was pretty great. I'm not going to lie. I just feel like, here's the thing I've learned. The earlier I get up, the more I feel like I get stuff done because no one else is around to get in my way.
Well, here's the thing, all right? So here's what you do. So I started waking up earlier because we need more sunlight, right? The sun's going down earlier, so I'm like, all right, wake up a bit earlier.
You're slowly getting seasonal depression is what you're telling me.
So I wake up, I do some errands, then I come back, I'll make a video, I'll like stream, I'll do some stuff, and then once people all get home from doing stuff, then I go do the rest of the errands at like 8, right? So I go grocery shopping at like 8:30 p.m., 9. There's like nobody there. And then you just like, go for a walk. I'll get some Starbucks or something, and I'll come back, and like 10 p.m. I just stream.
Wow, you're like a nighttime wanderer. You're like a night walker.
Oh yeah, and when I go to the gym, I usually go to the gym around like 8. I went early today though, because it was like Sunday.
When I was like a big gym guy. By the way, shout out to my parents who, when I was jobless and had to live with them for a year, I went to the gym every single day.
Dang.
Not because I wanted to get fit, but because I was like, I need to get away from them. And this is the only place I can go that will get me away for an hour. Which, you know what? It helped a lot. I'm sure I would be even more a mess if I didn't have that good year of like working out constantly. I need to get back in that. So what I'm saying is, Mom, Dad, will you move into my extra bedroom and just annoy the crap out of me?
Instant.
Yeah, they would. They'd be like, we're here. They're going to hear this podcast. I'm going to knock on the door. They'd be like, those would be movers.
They're there already. You just like go right now. You look at the door. They're like, what are you doing? Like, we heard you. Across the hall.
Gondor lit the fires. We were alerted. We got here as soon as we could. Yep.
Jesse calls for aid. There's like orcs that start coming around. They're like, where'd they come from? Like, I don't know. You like fight them off.
Yeah, I can definitely see my parents battling orcs. I feel like that would happen.
There's some people like your apartment complex that could probably pass as orcs. They're like giant.
A lot of basketball players live in my apartment complex.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying. They could be like Urukai.
Yeah, I mean, it would be cool to see orcs fight.
The Green Cheetah's like Saruman.
I haven't seen the Green Cheetah in 2 years. I'm so disappointed. I don't know what happened to her.
When the time is right.
Yeah, she vanished. She's like Sauron. I thought I defeated her, but she's really in the background with her machinations. Like, I'll put gum on his cardigan. Yeah.
Then she's waiting for this moment, and your parents are like, oh no. And then, they say Condor, but it's Crendor calls for aid, and then I show up.
Crendor calls for aid. Yeah, you come over the hill with a bunch of horses. You have a whole army, and you save us. Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Sloths.
An army of sloths. They're slowly moving towards us.
And I'm like, not today, Green Cheetah. And she's like, no.
The battle's been waging for 18 months. They're still attacking. The sloths are like slowly making their way down the hill. Come, sloth riders of Crendor, we move.
They just like our reinforcements are meaningless. It takes too long to get there, so we lose the battle anyway.
All the orcs like give up and go home because they're just so tired of waiting. They just keep checking their orc watches. Like, come on.
So yeah, they'd probably move into your extra room.
Yeah, and then I'd have an excuse to leave, and I'd go. The problem is now the world's made it too easy. I have everything too easy. Before, when I would work at home, I would click render on a thing and then go out, get a cup of coffee, maybe run some errands, come back, upload the thing. Now, the render's too fast. So I'm like, well, I got to stick around for the render. And the coffee place is literally minutes of walking away. And I'm just like, what do I do now? I got to do something to kill this time. But then the time I have to kill isn't as bad as it was. My two options are either I stay at home and breeze through everything, or I go to the office, in which case if I do a thing, I'm then sitting around for 2 hours because there's nothing else to do. I'm like, well, I don't want to leave the office because it's so far away, but like, I don't know. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in a funk, Crendor. I'm in a funk, and not a good funk, not like a, not that. I'm like in a, it sucks. It sucks.
Man. That's unfortunate.
But I do have iced coffee, so I'm feeling good. I went and got a Starbucks blonde iced coffee. Feeling very good about it. It's delicious.
I'm not a big iced coffee person. I like a hot coffee. Even if it's like 90 out, I'll get my my hot coffee.
Well, I feel like for me, hot coffee is like, it's morning, give me some hot coffee, right? And I mean that in both the drink and sexual terms. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Then in the afternoon, I like my cold coffee because I'm not trying to get like crazy. I'm just trying to have something that's going to, keep me from going into caffeine addiction problems.
Caffeine addiction.
I got that caffeine addiction. When you drink, I think... Here's my problem. I know I have a caffeine addiction because if I drink, let's say I just have water for a day, but at the end of the day, I'm like, my head, I have the worst headache. Oh, yeah, it kills me. But the minute I drink one sip of caffeine, I'm like, oh, yeah. So I'm very well aware that I have an addiction. I have to have caffeine or I'm just like, oh. My head hurts so bad. Like, it throbs. It's not even my muscles. It's like in my brain it hurts. I feel it. I'm like, oh. And then the minute I have caffeine, I'm like, oh, God. Yeah. So to the drug addicts out there, hey, I kind of get you. It may not be meth, but I think it's on the same level mentally.
That's a quote. It may not be meth, but I think it's on the same level mentally.
Yeah. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, internet.
That might be on the same level mentally. Hot dog.
But I will say, even though I don't have a Green Cheetah, the lady who parks next to me, actually there are two ladies. Oh my God, Crendor. There's one lady who drives what is that? Like a little tiny electric car. I think it's really neat because as it charges, there's a dashboard indicator that moves like a battery on a phone. And I think it's kind of neat because you can see when it's fully charged and when it's not. But every time I get home, when she gets home, she sits in her car and listens to like the craziest, most emo music I've ever heard. She, I think, is in her 40s, maybe 50s, but the songs she listens to are just like, my soul is broken and you have taken it. I'm like, who hurt you, lady? What is going on in there? And she just sits in her car, and I just want to be like, do you need a hug? Are you all right? What's happened to you? And she always sees me.
This photograph.
It's almost like that. It's almost, but it's even more depressing. The songs are, every song I hear is just like, my soul was torn in two because of you. And I'm just like, what is happening? And I always pass her and I'll give her this like really, nice smile and a concerned look. And then one day I just want to be like, knock, knock, knock. Do you need a hug? But then the woman who parks next to me, she like leaves her trash outside of the car. And so rather than throwing it away in her own home, I guess, she'll like leave a bottle of water on the ground, or she'll like throw a wrapper or something. I'm like, are you kidding me? So what I've started to do is take all the bottles and just put them on top of her car so that when she comes down the next day, she'll see that I like put it there. And so what ends up happening now is I think we're in a Cold War because she'll take it off and put it next to my car. And so when she gets there, she comes back during the day, I have them all in her parking spot, just like sitting there, blocking her path. She still, there was like 4 bottles there. She wouldn't throw any of them away. Finally, I think some of the apartment staff just took them and threw them away. But I was like, you've interfered for the last time, apartment. This war was between me and her. Yeah, we don't. I don't know who this person is. I never see her. I just know it's her because there's like a bunch of stuff in the car, like tampons and stuff. So unless you know what, it's a dude who just likes tampons. In which case, I've judged someone. Yeah, what a fool I am. But I was going to say feminine hygiene products, but I don't care. Tampons. There was tampons in the front seat. And so I feel like it's a woman, and I'm just like, lady, I want to, like, there's no reason for this. Just throw your stuff away. But she won't, which makes me think she's also, like, young, which makes me think, like, maybe she just needs, like, a stern talking to and then possibly a date. I'm just saying, what if I told her off and then she was like, you're so tough and masculine. And I'm like, that's right, I am. And then we went out, right? Wouldn't that be great? I think so.
But what if?
Yeah?
It's the Green Cheetah.
Oh my God.
Taking different forms.
I don't think that's possible. I don't think she's a master of disguise.
You haven't seen her in 2 years.
You're right. It could very well be her. She's like, oh, she knows what gets me mad, and so she sticks bottles of water outside right next to my car and is like, oh, I'll get you this time.
Honestly.
Yeah.
And then the woman listening to the music, like, my soul in 2 pieces. Like, we'll open the door, be like, you need a hug? And she'll be like, a la bonne. And then she'll cast a spell.
Oh, no. And that's it. Here's the thing, though.
Go.
If I get spell cast on by the Green Cheetah, would it be bad? Because she has powers, and frankly, I could use a date with a woman who has powers. I feel like I've earned it at this point.
I mean, honestly, yeah.
I've worked my ass off. I feel I deserve it. I feel I deserve this one. I'll let it slide, Green Cheetah. I know you're an old witch, but you know what? Sometimes you need an old witch in your life. So sign me up. No more fighting.
Sometimes. You really do.
Yeah.
You just need an old witch to cast a spell on you.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. No more fighting. Call me up, Green Cheetah. You and me will make little cheetah babies. And it'll be great. Little cheetah. And the kids will be like, oh, look at the daddy. And I'll be like, oh, Chester. We'll call him Chester Cheetah. Oh, Chester. What are you doing?
Cheetah.
Yeah. And it'll be like, oh, get the ball, the baseball team. And I'm like, oh.
Would he be Chester Cox?
I think we'd take her name. Cheetah's a much better last name than Cox.
Yeah, I agree. And you'd be Jesse Cheetah.
Yeah, it'd be Jesse Cheetah. Come on now. That sounds great.
That kind of sounds like a stripper name, too.
Dude, who's saying with this magic that wouldn't be a possibility for me? I think I can nail it. She'd be like, oh, I give you the tongue. And I'd be like, oh, I got my hips shaking. She'd be like, oh, shaking the hips. I'd be like, oh. Yeah. I see that as clear as day. That's a future I want.
Yeah. So, bringing it back around.
Uh-huh.
We only got 10 days till Christmas.
I know. What? This year is flying by. We have, 16 days to the end of the year?
Oh my God, you're right.
I know. How wild is that?
That is pretty wild. Then people start their New Year's resolutions.
And actually, you know what I'm going to do? You know our delightful friend Julia Hardy, right?
From
the BBC and the podcast and all that stuff.
I don't know her, but I've seen her on the podcast.
You know of her, yes?
I know of her, yes.
So she's doing like a video game workout thing. And
video game workout.
And I was like, I'm in. I needed to see what this is. And so I think sometime in January she's going to start it up. And I'm like, I can't wait to do whatever weird thing she's going to ask me to do. I'm doing it not for the workout, but for the fact that it seems insane and I want in. It looks like there's daily like side quests. And some of the side quests are like, talk to someone you haven't talked to before. And I'm like, yes, I'm ready for this. Oh, yeah. I might.
No, it's easy for you. You could talk to, like, anybody.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the side quests, that's why I'm good at those in video games. Because it's like, go get 4 bear nuts. And I'm like, all right, I can do that. And so it's the main quest that's like, do 85 sit-ups. I think, like, that's the problem. But
The main quests are your issue.
the main quests, I never get those done. But I'm excited to see what this whole thing's gonna be, and I'm gonna do it for the 30 days that she's like, do this. And so it should be a blast. I can't wait. I may film all of it. I don't know. I think that'd be hilarious. Although, I do have another thing I want to film. I want to do a Jesse Cooks show, right? First off, it's punny. Second off,
Yeah.
I want to cook through the entire Warcraft cookbook.
Oh.
I want to go through every single recipe and make it.
Oh, my God. What if I also got the Warcraft cookbook and we both cooked the recipes and then people voted on who made it better?
Oh my God, that is a fantastic idea. That's a fantastic idea.
Yes.
I do like
That'd be
this.
great.
Although we'd have to determine how we show the episodes, right? Because it's one of those things where, in my mind, I wanted to cook and then like edit it into a fun thing. But I don't know if it's a contest then, if we have to show everything in order for people to understand that we didn't cheat. Or we just assume that no one cheats and we make stuff the best way possible.
Wait, how would you cheat?
Well, you know how, like, through the magic of editing, anything is possible?
Yeah.
In my mind, what I want to do is Jake Kaufman, who is a sweetheart and amazing video game composer, he has this wild studio, and in it is a kitchen. Straight up like a kitchen for recording.
All right.
And I wanted to go there and then pound out a bunch of episodes in like a day.
Oh, I see.
And then go back and then edit all that stuff into like this is, several different episodes. And so
I see.
I can understand how people be like, Jesse cheated. I just want people to know I ain't going to cheat. Because I don't expect to make good food. I just expect to make food. It don't got to be good.
I mean, I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can just, honestly, I just non-content edit it. That's going to be my style.
I think that could be great. Yeah, you have to buy the book. The book
Yeah.
is actually kind of genius because it's written in the same way that you would level up cooking, right? So the first couple chapters are just learn to make a spice or learn to make this fun butter or things like that.
Ah.
And then the chapters after that are like, okay, take the spice or the thing you made from the first chapter and use it to make this. And I'm like, oh, eventually I think it's supposed to teach you how to make stuff from scratch, which is pretty great.
It's kind of like Blue Apron.
Yeah, I think so, except it's Warcraft. So instead of Blue Apron, it'd be like, Nami Apron, burn everything. Yeah. That's a joke for WoW fans.
It is a joke for WoW fans. I think it's a good idea. I like it. And then
and then we can get other people to do
of,
it too, and they'll send us their photos.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's a really good idea.
Yeah, we're creating content right now.
It's gonna be like an actual chef that does it, or it'd be like, oh.
Yeah, I'm not okay with that. I don't. You know what? No actual chefs. Chefs, get your idiot friends to make something, and then you film it.
You have to do it blindfolded.
Yeah, you have to do it with no hands.
Yeah.
Only feet cooking.
Yeah, feet cooking. It's probably like kink somewhere.
Yeah, probably still gonna beat us. Wait, can I just tell you right now? I know we were joking. I got a text from my mom just now.
All right.
It has nothing to do with this, but I looked down and just saw it and was like, how did they know? Yeah, no. She was like, do you want to go see Hamilton in next year? It's coming to LA. And I'm like, yeah, sure, okay. I've seen it already, but I'll see it again.
I thought you should be like, hey, can we move into the room?
That's what I thought it was going to be, too. It came out of nowhere. It was like a Sunday afternoon tweet or a text, and I was like, oh, boy, here we go. She's like, I heard through the grapevine that she's like outside listening to this conversation. I heard someone told me, no name, someone told me you were thinking I should move in. I don't know who told you that, Mom. Don't listen to him. Whoever brought that up is an idiot. That's a terrible idea.
Yeah. Big time doofus.
Yeah, what an idiot.
Me.
Don't do that. Don't move in.
What a weird word, doofus.
What does doofus, what is that from? Doofus was the name of something, right?
Was it?
Doofus origin.
Like the Earl of Doofus.
The Earl of Doofus?
No, it's not what it's from. I'm just saying.
Perhaps from German doof for stupid? Or English dupe.
Oh. It sounds like the German doof would make sense. Because it's like, it's stupid.
There's also the word doof and goofus. So in the 60s, probably someone was like, doofus.
Yeah, it's like you goofus, you doofus.
It makes sense. Also, apparently it didn't start becoming a word in the vernacular until the 1960s.
Oh, wow.
Doofus? What if I do 1960s? Interesting. Words from the 60s. Pixel, doofus, and jet lag. Huh. Oh, here's other things that came from the 60s. Gotcha. Doofus, yes. Fox was like, oh, what a fox. Stud. Yeah, that came from the 60s as well. Interesting. Goober was another one. What a goober. Doofus.
That's where the goober originated.
Yeah, origin
Not
of
the
doofus.
goofy goober, though.
The term is slang. Used since the 60s and became popular among students as part of the everyday informal conversations. Oh, so it's kind of like, in the 90s when everything was rad.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Or that's so bad.
Wow. There's actually a lot of 60s slang. There's the far out, freak out, hang loose, laid back, out of sight, right on, split. I got a split.
Yeah, man, I got a split. None of it's quite as good as 1920 slang, though.
1920 slang.
1920 slang is that's the real goodness. 1920 slang like, you're the big cheese, eh? Or it's the bee's knees. Or, applesauce. My favorite one is something that's erroneous. Is he's all wet. It's not a sexual term, this thing says here. That's the cat's pajamas, same as the cat's meow. Cheaters were eyeglasses. I think that's hilarious. He's wearing cheaters, he is. Fall guy. The fall guy. What a flapper, right? Dumb Dora. What a dumb Dora. Amazing.
Dumb Dora.
Oh, I carry a torch. Bump off is the murder kill. These are great. Wow, something that's attractive is it's the berries.
The berries.
Apparently, it's derived from bee's knees, but it's like an even more slang version. So instead of the bee's knees, it's the berries. I can kind of see it. Wow,
Yeah,
I
I can
love
see it.
1920s. This one is 1920s slang we should bring back for the 2020s. Oh my God. Here we go. Dewdropper is a lazy person. What a dewdropper.
A dewdrop. Ooh, I like dewdroppers.
Giggle water is alcohol. Oh my God. That we need to bring it back. Bring it back.
Yeah, put some of that giggle water.
I'll have some giggle water, please. Instead of asking for a cigarette, oh my God, we should do this for vapes. You say butt me. Butt me, Jack.
Butt me?
Yeah.
Butt me.
A rich person's called an egg, which I think is great. Get a wiggle on is get going. Oh my God. Putting on the Ritz, do something with style. See, we need to bring this all back. I like giggle water. I'm gonna start being like, you got a shot of giggle water back there, Jack?
And he'll be like, what?
Oh my God. So apparently I like this one. A heavy built dude is baby grand. Like a grand piano, but baby grand. That's amazing.
That's baby grand.
Cast a kitten to have a fit. Used at humorous and serious times. Stop tickling me or I'll cast a kitten. Or I have kittens. means you're gonna throw a fit. What? Everything's Jake. That means everything's great. Everything's Jake. See? What the hell?
That's a weird one.
Yeah. A smarty. Oh my god. Remember when we were at the mall and that guy was like, "What a goober," right?
Yeah.
I feel like smarty is that. So there's flappers, which are like the lady dancers cutting up rugs and all that. But then a cute flapper is called a smarty.
Huh.
It's like, oh, look at that smarty over there. I think that's kind of along the lines of goober. And also, goofy apparently means in love. She's driving me goofy, she is.
I'm just overloaded with words right now. And it reminds me when he did Australian words.
Also, glad rags means going to town. Oh, no, going out to town in fancy clothes.
Wait,
I'm wearing my glad
what?
rags.
Glad rags.
Hit
That
on
sounds
all
like something
sixes.
you'd buy on TV at like 3 a.m.
Oh, beef? That's a complaint. Everyone knows that. Man, applesauce. I want to use that as much as fun. Applesauce.
Applesauce.
Give me that gigawatt, see? Attaboy. You're a baby grand. This drinks the bee's knees. What a dewdropper. Oh, my. I got all dolled up in glad rags, and I got that heavy sugar. But I'm a healer, so I got the iron-on shoelaces. Oh, Jake. Don't be a killjoy, because I got this orchid, see? And you're an owl and the oyster fruit. I don't know what I said.
I don't know what you said either.
Bring it back. Bring it back, wise guy. Bring it back. Shut your yap. Bring it back. Man, the 1920s was great.
I don't.
1920s and the 2020s. Bring it back. That's all I'm saying.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Speaking of something you should bring back, some nice underwear for your family. That's the transition. By this time of year, the planners and the Virgos of the world have checked off everything on their list, while the rest of us last-minute planners are running around like psychos trying to figure out what to get everyone. Don't fear, fellow last-minute gifters. MeUndies has everyone on your list covered. It's one of the top shopping spots to get gifts for people that you will love, that they will love, delivered straight to your door, free shipping, no buts about it. Actually, all buts, but, undies, get it? Okay. It's cold out. It's dark at like 4 p.m. like Crendor was saying earlier. It is time to stay at home and get cozy. And by cozy, I mean taking it all off except that undies, cranking up the heat, and walking around like it's summertime. In sizes extra small to 4XL with plenty of brand new products, the options for getting cozy are endless. And when they say cozy, they mean it, because these undies are 3 times softer than cotton. We've talked about this since the beginning of our partnership with them. These things are like clouds on your butt. They're very soft. This holiday season, they also have new robes for men and women. They have slippers to treat your feet, even baby bodysuits. With brand new holiday prints, these cozy products are made for you and are the perfect gift. MeUndies is going to help you out. If you're a first-time purchaser, you get 15% off and free shipping. It's a no-brainer situation. That's 100% satisfaction guaranteed. If you don't like it, send it back. You'll get all your money back. It's fine, but I'm telling you right now, you're gonna love them. You will. And the way you can find out for yourself is go to MeUndies.com/Crendor for 15% off your first pair. Free shipping, 100% satisfaction guarantee. That's MeUndies.com/Crendor.
That's me.
Speaking of comfy, when you go to bed at night, when you sleep on your bed, you gotta have your great sheets. Everyone knows this. Well, actually, you probably don't. Most people don't know the true comfort of good sheets. Most of the time, you get those like $13 sheets at some box store, and let me tell you, it's adequate. I'm sure you're not, sleeping on the actual mattress, but you're missing out if you don't have those good sheets. Because as a person who does, as a person rocking Brooklyn, and let me tell you, oh my God, they are comfortable as hell. You spend 1/3 of your life in sheets. don't you want them to be insanely comfortable, right? Isn't that the point? If you're going to sleep, sleep in comfort. This holiday season, it's time to gift the ones you love, or just yourself, with something cozy, something wonderful, something that's going to make you like, oh, just want to wrap up in it. Like bedding or loungewear or towels. Oh my God, the Brooklinen towels. We'll get to that. Oh my. Lucky for you, Brooklinen is celebrating their days of gifting with daily promotions on different items. Things like the bed sheets we mentioned and all sorts of other things. They have over 50,000 five-star reviews and counting. They've moved beyond the bedroom and offer essentials for your bathroom like towels, shower curtains, bath mounts. Bath mounts? Bath mounts are not bath mats. Bath mounts are something totally different. And even launched an ultra-soft loungewear that makes it feel like you never left the bed, which I think is the whole point of the thing. So if you like softness, if you like comfort, if you need these essentials to help you relax, and trust me, as we get into 2020 is going to be a stressful year, y'all. Get ready. I don't know what's about to happen. It's going to be crazy out there. Brooklinen has it all to keep you relaxed. Right now, Brooklinen.com is having their days of gifting, where each day they have promotions on a different surprise item. Brooklinen is so confident in their product that, be it sheets or comforters or towels or whatever, they come with a lifetime warranty. The only way to get access to days of gifting at Brooklinen is Brooklinen.com. You get free shipping. It's amazing. Go to Brooklinen, BROOKLINEN.com, and at checkout, use promo code COX to get 10% off, plus that free shipping. Promo code COX will help you get even more out of this deal. So, right now, go to Brooklinen.com, remember to use promo code COX, and get something good for yourself. Get all comfy, and we'll see you with Chop to Cover 7 Sky with Crendor. How's that traffic out there?
Oh, wow, that threw me out of that was a curveball out of left field, I'll tell you that much. Man, traffic, it's picking up. People are out there buying Christmas presents. They're going all over. They're traveling. They're doing the stuff. It's going to be crazy, folks. As we're only a week and a half away from the big day, the big game, if you will, the bee's knees, the hot shot buggy, the ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Back to you.
Thanks, Crendor. Now let's go over to Crendor at the weather desk. How's that weather?
Weather time in the city. Breaking!
Uh-oh.
Winter storm closes interstates in 3 states.
Which states?
I'll have to see more.
Okay, yeah. You click that article.
Kansas, Missouri, and Nebraska.
Oh, wow. Well, here's the thing. Good news
Nothing happens
is...
to those places anyway.
Yeah, good news is not much is going on there, so we're fine.
Yeah. So that's good.
Except for Branson, Missouri, the heart of it all. Branson, where your grandmother can enjoy a good night on the town.
So yeah, it's snowing, all over the South. Mainly, let's see, Southern Illinois, Missouri, Indiana, Southern Ohio, and Columbus, and Cincinnati.
I don't miss that.
Moving eastward.
Don't miss that snow at all. Not one bit.
Here's the thing. Here, it's not even snowing. In fact, it's like not even that cold, and it looks like it's gonna warm up.
What a relative term.
Where I am.
What a relative term. It's not even that cold. If it was 40s here in LA, I would be like, Crendor, it's so cold. It's so cold, Crendor. Oh my God, yeah.
No, 40s is like spring.
You're right. When I used to live in Buffalo, it'd be like 36, and I'd be like, oh, no, snow on the ground. Time to put on my shorts.
That's what I'm saying. Especially when you start hitting that the workout routine you're going to be doing. You'll get that blood pumping.
Oh, yeah. I'll be like, smash. Yeah, it'll be great.
Exactly. In fact, people on that Twitter thing keep being like, Crendor, you look like you're going to crush your phone. I'm not even trying. I'm not even like crushing it. It's just my hands.
Oh, you're crushing it. You're crushing it all right. You're good.
Well, maybe I am crushing. Maybe I don't even know my own strength at this point.
Yeah, no, you crushing it.
So let's see here. It's going to all move eastward, and I take it it'll probably be snowing in New York and Boston by like tomorrow. So if you're over in that part of the America, watch out. But as for the actual weather, let's go to good old-fashioned 3-3-5-2-4. Crystal Springs, Florida. Over in Crystal Springs, Florida.
Crystal Springs sounds like the name of like a 90s soft drink.
It
like
does,
a sparkling
actually.
water.
You're actually
Crystal Springs.
you're onto something here.
Right?
Also, why is it I don't want to see the radar anymore. Okay? Crystal Springs.
I don't want to see the
right.
radar.
Currently in Crystal Springs, it's 59 degrees. It's feels like 59 degrees as well. UV index 0 of 10, high nothing, low 55. Next 36 hours, it's gonna be 55 tonight. Monday, 83 degrees. Ooh, what's the humidity? 73%. That's a humid mamma mia. Monday night, 97% humidity. Are you kidding me?
It's raining. That's they're underwater at that point.
Yeah, they'll be underwater. And then thunderstorms on Tuesday, 82 degrees. Tuesday night, 53 degrees, 100% humidity. That's going to be like walking around with a coat of water.
It's exactly what it's going to be like, yeah.
Yeah. So watch out for that water. And looks like winter tornadoes possible in the south. So watch out for that as well if you're in the south. Back to you.
Okay, Crendor, let's go to sports.
Sports. What's going on? Welcome to the sports desk.
You know what? Not much. Not much is going on. It's crazy.
Well, that's good. Well, there's a lot going on in football. Ravens beat the Jets. That was obvious. The Patriots beat the Bengals. Everybody beats the Bengals, though, except the Jets. The Buccaneers beat the Lions. The Packers beat the Bears, clinching playoff berth and eliminating the Bears from the playoffs. Wahey! Houston beat Tennessee to take lead in the division. Kansas City crushed the Broncos. The Giants beat Miami with Eli Manning. Probably his final home game with the Giants because he'll probably either retire or go to a different team. The Eagles beat the Redskins. The Seahawks beat the Panthers. The Jaguars defeated the Oakland Raiders.
Minshew!
He destroyed the Laters. Well, see you later, Raiders.
See you later,
'cause they
Raiders.
this was their last game in Oakland. The next home
Damn.
game they play will be in Las Vegas.
Here's the thing. I'm ready for that. I know.
Ready for
Look, Raiders
Vegas
fans.
Minshew.
Raiders fans, I know. It sucks. You're losing it. But imagine the opening game of the Las Vegas Raiders. I hope there's actual pillaging. I hope it is
yeah.
crazy.
Dude, I bet Minshew already thought the game was going to be in Vegas, and he's ready to gamble. He showed up, as he said.
He showed up, twirled his mustache, and was like, all right, all right, all right.
Well, he did actually show up. He threw 17 completions and 29 attempts for 201 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Man, that guy is my hero.
No
Minshew
doubter.
Minshew cannot fall victim to any weird scandals. Don't do this to me. You're just quirky enough to be fun. Don't be like, and then I beat that lady up. Don't do it, Minshew. Don't do it. I can't handle it. I can't. You're my hero right now, Minshew. Don't ruin this for me like everyone else.
He just has to keep being the lovable Florida man.
Yeah.
Don't become a real Florida man.
Yeah, become the lovable version. Like, the one that we all want to be friends with that isn't going to get us addicted to meth. Like a fun Florida one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of addicted to meth, Cleveland Browns probably are. They lost 38-24, but hey, at least they won some games this year.
All of the Browns, every last Brown is addicted to meth?
Probably.
Wow.
Honestly. The Vikings beat the Chargers, the Cowboys beat the Rams, and the 49ers lost to the Atlanta Falcons in San Francisco.
Oh, 49ers.
Wah, wah. And tonight, the Buffalo Bills play the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Come on, Steelers.
What a game.
Come on,
It's like this
Steelers.
is like the matchup of your life.
Not really. No, not really. I'll live vicariously through Twitter. I got stuff
you
to
lived
do.
in like Buffalo, and then like
My
you're, like, a
family's
Pittsburgh
it's from
fan,
Pittsburgh. Well, you know,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, but living in Buffalo does not equate to being a Bills fan. That's just a fact.
Well,
It does equate to a lifelong love of Italian food and chicken wings. That's true.
that does make sense.
Yeah, Buffalo is like 18 million Italian restaurants and then a ton of chicken wing places. Also, Ted's
I
Hot
do
Dogs.
feel like,
Shout out to Ted's Hot Dogs. Sponsor us if you want to. I would eat hot dogs every day. Ted's Hot Dogs. They're great. And Mighty Taco. Mighty Taco, home of the El Nino.
I remember my Buffalo friends growing up would eat at Mighty Taco, and they'd always be like, "Oh, Mighty Taco."
It's good, dude. Mighty Taco is... It's like if someone was like, how do we make Taco Bell taste even less like Mexican food? It's very, very... It's definitely like the white stoner version of Mexican food, and it's great. Here's the thing, it's great. Like the meat doesn't, it isn't exactly meat. It's like a slurry. The beans are kind of like too beany. The steak, there's like a steak taco thing. It's kind of like, I'm not really, I don't know, but their hot sauces are delicious. Oh, it's so good. I don't know what it is. I remember one time in college we got very, very drunk, and instead of ordering an El Nino, we got an El Beano. We were just like, replace all the meat with beans, and we all tried to eat it and we got really sick. It was so much beans. We were like, oh, my stomach. Oh, yeah. It was great. Mighty Taco.
You know, it doesn't sound great.
Well, I once dated a girl who worked in a Mighty Taco, and one of her fellow employees was, I don't remember her name, but she wanted to, I think she was a manager or something. I don't know. But in the, few months that I knew this girl, she was obsessed with leaving Mighty Taco to get a new job. And I was like, oh, good luck in your new job. She's like, yeah. Next time I saw her, she had gotten like, there's like breast implants, and then there's like ridiculous breast implants, right?
Yeah.
She went to the ridiculous side, and I was like, wow, why? I mean, like, hello, wow. And she's like, do you like them? Yeah, I got them really big. And I was like, why? And she's like, I'm a stripper now. And I was like, God bless America. You've done it. You've made it. I was like,
Well,
I gave her a little salute and was like, thank you for your service. I'll never forget that. I was like, you know what? Follow your dreams, lady. I'm not going to tell you I don't like this. I kind of love it. This is this is great. Whatever this whole thing you're doing, I love this. Yeah.
is her name Jessie Cheetah?
No, her name was not Jessie Cheetah. That is my name, and I will be I don't need implants. I'll be good. I'll give everyone a little jiggle. Yeah.
And that's sports. We could have did more sports, but I felt like that was a proper end for the
It definitely was. All right. Well, Crendor, hit us with the news you can use. The big news story of the day.
Big news story of the day. Florida man found eaten by alligator actually died of meth overdose.
So he fell in. What? So he probably died of meth, fell in the I don't know, swamp, and then got eaten?
Well, let's see what it says. Florida officials say a man who was found partially eaten by an alligator in June actually died of a meth overdose. According to an autopsy report.
I love how they're like, back in June, it took us a while to figure this one out.
Was it that he got eaten, or was it the meth? It was the meth. The body of 45-year-old the 45-year-old was found in a canal on private property in June, halfway between Tampa and Orlando. Ford's hand and foot were found inside the gator's stomach. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission trapped and killed the gator to perform the necropsy. What the shit? He didn't do nothing. He just ate a meth guy.
Yeah, that alligator was just living his life. If I was a gator and I saw a meth head, I'd eat his ass too. That's just like in National Geographic when you see the lion chase down the sickly gazelle. That's the same thing. That meth head over there, that's nature. He's like, I don't know where I am, man. Gator. That's how that works.
Medical examiner Stephen Nelson wrote in a report that Ford's injuries and amputations lacked the sufficient associated bleeding to suggest they were made.
Oh, so he was just dead.
Yeah. And then the gator just saw a dead meth head, and he's like, "Oh, I need something to eat."
Yeah,
and
it's like no
boom.
one's using this. It's just like, look, all those video game players out there. Once you kill that guard, you gonna let him keep all that money and stuff on him? No. Gators are just like you. Gators are the video game players of the wild. They were like, well, that's just a body laying there. He's not, all that meat's going to waste. I think I'll take some.
That's its story. And
that's the story. That's all that happened.
That's the story.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Is there any weird news happening? What the shit? Camel, cow, donkey found wandering through Kansas, cast in live nativity.
Wait, what? Camel, cow, donkey? 3 things, not one thing, right?
Yes, 3 things.
Okay,
camel,
I was worried. I was
cow,
like, what?
And a donkey that were found roaming together along a Kansas road have been booked to appear in a Christmas nativity scene. Wait, were they from the nativity scene, or are they just chilling?
Yeah, wait, were they all together as friends, or did someone see them and were like, put them in a nativity scene, they'll be stars?
All right, let's see. The trio will be celebrity guests Saturday during a holiday event.
How can you say everyone can be a celebrity now? There are no rules. This cow, dog, and camel, they're all celebrities. Wait, what was a camel doing in the middle of nowhere? What is happening?
I don't know. Sully the camel, Gus the donkey, and Rufus the cow made headlines last month when the Goddard police asked for help on a Facebook post locating the owners of the, quote, 3 friends traveling together towards a northern star.
Oh, this seems like fake viral marketing.
I don't know. Law enforcement later determined that they belonged to an employee of the wildlife park, but not before posting that if they couldn't find the owner, they wouldn't be, quote, halfway toward a live nativity this Christmas season. The holiday event, called Happy Hoofidays, is a first ever for the park, which normally closed from mid-November through mid-March. Goddard is 15 miles west of Wichita, and here is a picture of the crew.
It really is just a cow, a donkey. I feel like this. All right, look. Good on them for promoting their nativity scene, but also I feel like this is just promotion. There's no way these 3 animals are just randomly rolling together unless this is a Disney film. There's no way. It's not happening.
Yeah. And there's like a 99% chance it's not a Disney movie. But the 1%.
Yeah, I'm really excited for what are their names? Gus and Slow Pete and Donkey Face? What are their names?
Sully the camel, Gus the donkey, and Rufus the cow.
Come on. This is a Disney film. This is a Disney film. And then they're like, we've got to get back for the nativity scene. Baby Jesus needs us. This is happening.
Yeah.
This is going to happen.
This has got to happen.
This is.
But would it be called Sully, Gus, and Rufus? Gus, Sully, and Rufus? Rufus, Sully, and Gus? Or another variation?
Oh, no. It would be called a very 4-legged Christmas.
Well, all right.
A very hairy Christmas. It'd be called Hairy Christmas is the name of the movie.
Yeah, but they're not like super hairy. They have like
short-haired Christmas. A camel for the new Lord. That's a weird title. That's a weird title.
A camel. A camel for the new Lord.
It sounds very dark. It's like that sounds like a South Park reveal, and it's like, it's Satan. He's here. Like that's super dark. A camel for our new Lord.
Like a Scientology book. I've never heard of a camel for the new Lord.
It's so weird.
Come in and we'll test you if you're good enough.
Tom Cruise is here. He'll test you. Oh, boy.
So that's that story.
All right. Well, that's it for us. Thank you so much for listening or watching, however you're enjoying this content. Crendor, hit him with the socials.
Let me tell you about some socials. All right, stop what you're doing.
Oh, okay.
All right, and then go to youtube.com
right now.
Cox and Crendor podcast right now.
Doing
all one word. Okay, and that's gonna give you the entire library of this show.
I'm hacking into it right now.
Yeah. Maybe you missed last week. Maybe you missed the few weeks ago. Maybe you missed 2 years you haven't listened to this show. You can go back and listen to everything.
Some guy the other day was like, I didn't realize you guys are still making podcasts. I haven't listened in like years. I'm like, now's the time, sucker.
Now's the time. Go there and listen to them all. And then after that, delete the podcast part at the top and go to youtube.com/Cox and Crendor. You'll see all the animations, which makes it even funnier. And then you can find us on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, some other stuff. And follow us. Twitter.com/JessiCox, Twitter.com/Crendor, Facebook.com/JessiCox, Facebook.com/Crendor, YouTube.com/JessiCox, YouTube.com/Crendor, Twitch TV, Crendor. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your wife, tell your family, to the blue.
Hike. All right, well, that's it for us. And as always, to be continued.